Our next guest has been a dancer and choreographer for 15 years. Originally from Monterrey, Mexico, he started a dance company just outside of Washington, D.C. called Company Danzante. His company performs at the Kennedy Center, and their most recent work is called Here and Now, which uses dance to explore our habits and emotions. Arturo Garcia joins us now to discuss more. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Tell us how you started Company Danzante.
We started with the project in Mexico. We start as a collective. I think I put myself in the biggest challenge every time because with the idea to always look forward into a new work, like I don't think in past movements or past steps, so I just really try to become with a new either step or transition of movement. Every time try to experiment. It's an exploration. So you put yourself on the studio and you just start releasing those emotions into like the movement. So that's the hardest part.
How long is Here and Now? If we went to watch it, can you just describe, just take us through the performance?
I made it in two parts. The first scene is divided in 3 sections, and I tried to develop the story into one main character. And then from there, the same order of time repeats as a habit in the second section, but with just a different result or a different, it's what we say like our habits. We wake up one morning drinking our cup of coffee, and then how everything develops from there. And the next morning, just keep your coffee. You just went directly to your work or whatever, and then how they take you over there. You know, like small consequences that it happens in your life.
So do you see a lot of more dance coming out of Latin America, not just Mexico, but what are some of the other countries that we should keep an eye out on?
The whole scene is developing so much. I'm so impressed about how they are just developing. And I can see how the influence that we had being this close to North America or the United States give us like this starting point. It's just so impressive to me seeing all these new choreographers just adapting those tools and then just develop it into their own vision. It's really growing, and it's very modern, very experimental, very innovative. I think they're having a lot of fun.
So what made you decide to form Company Danzante?
Yes, Company Danzante, well, it was just the natural or the next step to do in my career. I developed my experience on stage being a dancer. Dancers get older. We need to look for the next thing to do, or we understanding the process of this career, because you just think that being a dancer will stop right there on stage, and you can transition that knowledge.
Arturo Garcia of Company Danzante, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks. Thank you for having me.